Rare historical images you have not seen before.
Beer King Freddie Heineken. After his release, Amsterdam, 1983. In 1983, hereditary beer magnate Freddie Heineken and his chauffeur Abe Doderer were grabbed and pushed into a minivan right outside the company's headquarters in Amsterdam. They were taken to an abandoned hangar and placed in specially prepared soundproof rooms behind a false wall. The ransom demanded was a record 35 million guilders, the equivalent of 16 million euros today. The imprisonment lasted 20 days until the ransom in bags weighing about 100 kilos was handed to the criminals. But eventually all members of the gang managed to be arrested. They were sentenced to terms of 8 to 12 years. 2 films were made about the story of this kidnapping. In the 2011 film, the role of Heineken was played by Rutger Hauer, and in 2014 by Anthony Hopkins. Children of Japan, Germany, and Italy celebrate the signing of the Triple Pact, Tokyo, 1940. Under this pact, Japan recognized and respected the leadership of Germany and Italy in establishing a new order in Europe, and Germany and Italy recognized and respected Japan's leadership in establishing a new order in Greater East Asia. Later, Hitler sent a message to Stalin, inviting him to participate in the sharing of the British inheritance in Iran and India.
A check for the purchase of Alaska, worth $7.2 million, sent in the name of Edward Andreevich Stekel to the Russian embassy in the United States in 1867. Russian America needed constant financial support from St. Petersburg, but Russia itself needed money after the Crimean War. In addition, Alaska was vulnerable. It could be seized by Britain or the United States. Poachers kept appearing in the coastal waters, and strained relations with the Indians threatened the lives of Russians. All this led Russia to consider selling Alaska before it was lost. Dentist Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov and his colleagues, Turkmenistan, 1980s, future leader of the nation, color of the nation, merciful Arkadeg, many honored president, glorious son of his people, savior, honorary elder of the nation, people's horse breeder of Turkmenistan, honored architect of Turkmenistan, and even DJ. Timothy Francis Leary was an American writer, psychologist, and psychedelic drug research campaigner and software developer. United States, 1970. In 1970, Timothy Leary was convicted of a total of 38 years for drug possession. In determining his place of confinement, Leary had to pass various psychological aptitude tests, many of which were composed by himself, including the Leary test, so he easily created the image of a man best suited for garden variety work. Because of this, he was placed in a low-security prison and sent to clean and improve the grounds, which he took advantage of when he escaped that same year. Then he escaped to Algeria, a floating shift camp for the liquidators of the Chernobyl accident. White steamer, stopover Strakolesiye, Chernobyl, 1987. In the summer of 1986, the liquidators of the Chernobyl accident lived in adapted conditions. There were no normal dwellings yet. The construction of the temporary camp started in Zeleny Miz. This village was one of the first ones built for the liquidators after the accident. It consisted mainly of residential 1- and 2-story buildings of BMZ, quick-mounted buildings design. Frame buildings and river diesel electric boats were also used.